Hey everyone, it's Karen with 𝗃𝗄𝗃 and today I'm going to be picking a winner for the giveaway that I had on my last organization video. It was hop number 23 of the Let's Get Organized YouTube hop for paper crafters, and that's where I shared rotating storage like this 360-degree rotating craft tower from scrapbook.com. Unfortunately, this product is discontinued by scrapbook.com. I was surprised to learn that actually. I thought they were still selling this, but it is no longer available. I did decide to let go of this. I decided that spinning, rotating storage is not for me. And I have actually had quite a few of these types of things in my craft room, and all of them have come and gone. And I have decided that I am no longer going to buy anything like this ever again. Now, I do still like Lazy Susans. I think Lazy Susans are awesome, but it's just one big circle, and you can put a lot of things on there, and it's good storage, and you can, spin it. I think the thing that I don't like about this type of storage is all these little bitty compartments. It's just hard to find things to fit, and it's hard to keep it clean, and yeah, it's just, I don't find it very useful. So I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to go ahead and pick a winner. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend some time just talking to you guys and sharing some different things about my YouTube channel and just life in general. And just talking to you guys about just different things that I've had on my mind. So if you want to listen to me chit chat, and I did have some good news. I did actually, I've been doing a lot of organizing and going through things, and I found something in my craft room, and I was so happy. So I'm going to share that with you guys, and I was excited. So I finally did find something that I've been looking for ever since I moved 2 years ago. And so I'm going to share that with you as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick a winner. I'm going to move this rotating thing out of the way, and I'm going to grab my laptop. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I used to use a YouTube random comment picker, but I don't think that is available anymore. And I found a different website to try. And this one works a little bit differently, but I was able to put in my link for the YouTube video, and it pulled in 39 comments. And then I'm going to go ahead and filter the comments by the word pink. I'm also going to put in the date so that I can make sure that it only pulls the entries that were put into there, or the comments that were entered on the video through Saturday, which was, I think that was May 18th, and so I'm going to, or May 19th, I guess. And I'm going to go ahead and click on pick the comment, and Vicky Stevens 6969, you are the winner. And so that's awesome. She says, spin, I love organization videos. I'm working on my room now, and all those decisions are so hard to make. Sometimes it's so overwhelming, but I'll eventually get it finished. Yeah, it is really hard to make the decisions, and it is overwhelming. I have to agree with that. I hope that you enjoy having this product in your craft room and that you can find some use for it. And I hope that it works well for you and that you can find some things that fit on that spinning organizer. So please go ahead and send me an email to Karen@yespleasepapercrafts.com. I'll put the email up here on the screen. If you can send me an email with your address, I'll go ahead and get that mailed out to you. Okay, let me go ahead and move my computer back over here. And I actually was going through things in my closet. I've been moving some stuff around in my closet, and I came across this here, and I had been making base pages. And if you're not familiar with base pages, it's something that Janet over at RTS Scrapbooking had, she had shared on her YouTube channel. Janet's awesome. If you have not watched her videos, I definitely recommend you should go and check her out. And I'll put a link to her channel down in the description below. And basically a base page is just a foundation page that you can build on later to create a layout. So I'll share with you a couple of base pages that I have created here. So here's a base page here that I did where I just layered some papers, and then I used a border punch and I created some border strips, And then I created some photo mats and added in, you know, even put in a few embellishments. And they can be simple, or you can, you know, you can like even not have any embellishments at all. Here's a more basic base page where I just have 2 papers and just 1 border strip. So basically it's just a foundation that you can use later to create a layout. And one of the things I love about base pages is that you can just play with paper and not have to think too much about it, because you don't have to worry about pictures, you don't have to worry too much about the design of the layout, you don't have to worry about a title, you don't have to worry about embellishing. It's just more simple, and it's something that I can do when I'm with other people. So if I scrapbook with my friends, I find that I can actually produce more if I'm just playing with paper and making base pages. Well, anyway, I had found this a while back. It might have been last year. And I had told everybody, oh, I found those base pages and I can finish that last video of the series. And I was thinking that this was it. No, it's not. This was the very first one that I had created the base pages on. And I had one video with this paper pad from Park Lane. This was a Joann's paper pad called Bloom de Fleur. And I did a project share with this paper pad and all of I did a complete, you know, I just tore this paper pad apart and created base pages. I also created some embellishments, and I have one video with this paper pad. Okay, and then I loved it so much, I loved that process so much, that I thought, well, I'm going to do more videos like that. And so I decided to take another paper pad, and I'm going to show y'all. Okay, here is the next paper pad I have here. And here's all this was all the stuff. I created all these base pages and all these embellishments. Look at all the stuff I have. So I have all of this. And then not only that, but I found these stickers here from 𝗀𝗲𝗄𝗏 that are perfect for this paper pad. They just blend right in. So I put that here too. So when I go to work on more with these layouts that I'm going to be creating, I have that to work with embellishing. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck that back over here. Okay, so the series that I was working on for base pages was actually with this paper pad, which is called Floral Romance. And I had created 5 videos, and I had to go back and actually look at it because it had been so long ago that I had completely forgotten what I did. But I actually have 5 videos using this paper pad to create base pages and embellishments. And I was supposed to create the last video where I created the base pages using sketches. And I had it all planned out, and then I guess life happened. I think it was right around the time where I started having a lot of problems with the house that I was living in. I had, you know, the house was just a nightmare. And I just had problem after problem after problem, to the point where I eventually just decided that I just wanted to give up on that house, and I decided to build another house and move. That's how bad it was. And eventually I did move, and I've been in this house, I think it'll be 2 years in August this year. So almost 2 years in this new house. Well, when I moved, I completely lost this in this massive amount of stuff that I had in my craft room, and I found it. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, I found it, so I thought it would be fun to look at it again. And then as soon as I can get back to scrapbooking, this will be one of the first videos that I'll go ahead and create. I'll go ahead and make those layouts or the base pages using the sketches. I have everything here. I already picked out the paper. I have all the sketches. And so we can just go ahead and create those base pages together. Okay, so the paper pad that I used was from Craftsmart, which I believe I got this at Michael's. It was one of those hot buy paper pads. It was $5, and it was a really beautiful paper pad. It has gold accents. And so let's go ahead and just take a look at some of the base pages that I have created here. I think I have a total of 12 base pages completed, and then I had 6 more that I was going to do with the sketches. So I have this one here, which I just did a floral paper at the bottom, and then this tone-on-tone pattern. I have 3 photo mats, and then just some border strips here. And then I also like to bring in a lot of washi tape, because I just love washi tape as much as I love paper. So we have that one there. Let me move this over a little bit here. Okay, this next one here, I just used one of the really large cut-aparts, and then I have 2 photo mats, and then I just have this blue paper matted on another floral paper there. And I really don't know what I'll do up here in this blank spot. That's half the fun of just creating something is I might create a large cluster up here, or maybe I'll, you know, extend the title up there, or who knows. And then here's a more simple base page where I just matted paper. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different mats. And a lot of times when I do this, I don't actually use the whole paper. I gut the paper. So I'm not actually using as much paper as you think to create this design. It's actually, I gut the paper. So it's really just, you know, using the outside of the paper. Okay, this next one here is just, it's again matted on the outside with a floral paper, and then I have this paper with the butterflies and the floral, isn't that pretty? And then some washi tape going across. Okay, so here is another one here. I like this one a lot. I use, they had this really pretty paper in the paper pad. It had a whole bunch of border strips with words and stuff, so I just cut one of those out. And then I used a border punch. And then I also, they had this paper that had this design on it. I used my craft knife and I cut around that, and then I tucked the paper underneath, like on all 4 corners. Okay, and then this one, it was just strips of paper, and I created some banners. Okay, here, this is the band design. This one, I even included some embellishments down here at the bottom. So again, another one of these strips in that paper with the borders that had the words. I did another large border down here with a border punch. And then here are some embellishments. See if I can get this in the camera view. Down here that I used some punches to create. And this was a postage stamp punch. I believe that came from Stampin' Up! And then this is a leaf punch from Creative Memories. And I just thought that was pretty, and I thought it would suit this particular base page. So I just tucked it in there when I was creating the embellishments. And just so y'all can see, this was a whole box of embellishments I created in one of the videos. I can't remember, I think it was video number 4. I created a whole bunch of embellishments. And then in video number 5, I created flare buttons. I have a flare button maker, and I created my own flare buttons. So I did that. And then I just created a whole bunch of just different types of ephemera that I could use when I'm working on these layouts. And that's the fun of, if you have a paper pad, a lot of times it doesn't come with ephemera. You don't have anything to go with it. And so you can use your punches and then just the paper and create some things to go on the layout. So if you want to see more of the embellishments, you can go back to look at, I had some different ideas on embellishments in the very first video that I did with the floor. What was that one called? It was called the, I can't remember the name of it. The Bloom the Floor. It's called Bloom the Floor. That one had some really different embellishments. And then this one in the video 4, I did a lot of embellishments for this series. Okay, so here is the next one. This one I wanted to use circles. I used a circle punch from Creative Memories to create this lacy looking circle. And then the circle cutter from Creative Memories. And then this was on one of the papers. I just cut it out of the paper and created that design. Okay, and then this is another paper here. These butterflies are not attached to anything, but I thought they were pretty, so I just tucked them in there. Now, these page protectors, these are record sleeves that I picked up from Amazon. They are slightly bigger than the paper, so I think they're like 12.5 by 12.5. You can also just use regular page protectors, like 12 by 12 page protectors. I like to keep the my base pages and page protectors or record sleeves because it keeps them protected until I actually use them. Because also, I don't really have all of this stuff glued down. I just have it tacked down because when I go to actually create the scrapbook layout, I might want to tuck something under, so I don't have it glued down on the edges. I just have it in the middle. And so it's not glued down entirely. So just to protect it, to keep it protected, I have it like inside the sleeve. And then also if I have a picture that I want to go with that or have some embellishments, I can just go ahead and throw those in there so it keeps everything together. Okay, so here's another one where I have just a lacy piece of paper here with the doilies. Isn't that paper pretty? And then here is another punch. This was a 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝐵𝐵𝐺 border punch. And then here's a piece of washi tape. And then a couple of embellishments that I created from the paper pad. Okay, and then that is the 12 base pages that I had created already. And then from there we have this here, which was the start of base page number 13, which I have the sketch here. I have my paper picked out. In this sketch I had tags. I already have some tags included in here. And so my plan was to create another video where I took this sketch, I broke down my paper, and I created a base page using the sketch. And so I have 13, we have 14, and these sketches came from Stuck Sketches, which is a free sketchbook from Laura Whitaker. And it's really awesome. If you have not gotten a copy of this sketchbook, Laura put it out there for everybody to have it. I have a link somewhere. I'll look that up and I'll put it in the description down below. I think she has discontinued her website, but she put it somewhere where it's available, I think. So I'll try to see if I can find it, and then I'll put that where you can find it. But one really good source of scrapbooking sketches is Laura Whitaker's Stuck Sketches sketchbook. It's a PDF file. Another really good resource is the Page Maps, which is a website, and they put out new sketches every month. And they have years and years of sketches out there, and that's really awesome. I love looking out on that one as well. Okay, so here's number 15. We have number 16, and here I even included a washi tape that I wanted to use. Here's number 17, and I have a border strip in there that I decided I wanted to use. I might have to go back and look at my video. I did go back, and I think the last video, which was number 5, it says something about sketches. I might have to go back and rewatch that video because I think that's where I picked out the paper and the sketch. So it might kind of help me remember what I was planning to do. That is one of the nice things about creating YouTube videos, is that it does have a record of your plans or, you know, what things you were thinking about as you were working on something, if you recorded a video about it. This one, I was planning to use a doily. It looks like I have a doily in here. And this was the last one, so it looks like I have the sketch there and also a doily and a flag, and then some border strips and things, some banners, and another washi tape here. And then after that, I have these. This is all that's left from the paper pad. So there are a bunch of scraps here left over. And then we have more scraps. So that was what was left over. And I think I also had pulled in some cardstock. So there's really not a whole lot left over from the paper pad. I actually pulled in quite a bit of cardstock as I was working on this as well. I pulled in some like light blue cardstock, cream color cardstock, and white cardstock, and black cardstock. So there's really not a whole lot left of the actual paper pad. It's really a lot of fun too, I think, to take a paper pad that's $5 and just break it down and completely use it up and see what you can create with it. It's really a lot of fun. Okay, so and why I said when I eventually start making scrapbooking videos again, the reason why I said that was because right now I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing because I've been having some health problems. And it started out around Thanksgiving last year. I had an ear infection and something like a flu, and then they said I had fluid in my ear and I got vertigo really bad. And anytime I tilted my head to the right or laid on my right side, the vertigo was really bad. And so I got antibiotic, and it kind of went away, but it came back. And so it wouldn't go away. It just kept coming back. And eventually I went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, and they diagnosed me as having something called 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗲, which is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pronounce this. It's like a tongue twister. It's benign paroxysmal positional vertigo. And basically what it is you have crystals in your ear that are supposed to be in there, which I never knew that you actually have crystals in your ear. It's the first time I ever heard that, and I'm 63. I just turned 63 in April. And I never even knew that you had crystals in your ear. I was thinking that was something I had in there that I wasn't supposed to have when the doctor told me, you know. But basically you have these crystals that get loose in your ear, and they migrate from where they're supposed to be into your inner ear, which is where your balance is. And they're floating around in the liquid in the inner part of your ear. And it makes you think that your position is off, so you have the vertigo, the spinning. And so anyway, the only way to get rid of it is to do these exercises or physical therapy. It's called the 𝗵𝗽𝗲 maneuver, and the doctor does it in the office. And then after you have that maneuver done, you have to sit up for 2 days, so 48 hours, so you can't lay down. So basically sleeping sitting up is really hard. And then you have to do it yourself. After 2 days, you do it yourself, do the exercises yourself 3 times a day until it goes away. So, and for me, it's taken usually a couple weeks before it completely goes away, and then it comes back. Yeah, it's been really challenging, and it's been really interesting too. If y'all have ever played that little game, I don't know if you remember, it's like these handheld games we used to have. It was a maze, and it had a little silver metal ball, and you would turn it with your hands, and you would try to make the metal ball go through the maze and end up on the other side. That's basically what you're trying to do with your head, to make these little crystals go back to where they belong. So anyway, there's no cure for it, and basically they don't really know what causes it, but it's possible it's a blow to the head, which I didn't fall or hit my head, so it's probably not that. It can be triggered by an infection, so like an ear infection, or viral, so it could have been that. And also could be caused by age, so getting older. So it's possible it could be caused by that. And they don't know why it reoccurs. So anyway, that's been going on now for since Thanksgiving last year. And then I'm not sure, maybe, I don't know how long it's been, maybe 6 weeks, 2 months ago, I started having more problems in migraines, and then just blurry vision, and ended up going to the emergency room and spending like 8 hours there, and got diagnosed with migraines. And then I've been going from doctor to doctor. They're trying to figure out what's going on. And the biggest issue right now is that I really can't see very well. So I went to the ophthalmologist, and when I tried to read the eye chart, my vision was so blurry from my right eye, I couldn't read any of the letters, none of them. Not even the biggest ones. So I can read some out of my left eye, but it means that I really can't do too many things where I have to be able to see. So that pretty much eliminates scrapbooking for me right now, which is unfortunate. But I can do some other things like organizing. So I've been doing quite a bit of organizing, and I'm also thinking about doing some destashing, because as I'm organizing, I'm realizing that there's quite a few things that I'm thinking about letting go of. And so we're going to be working on that. So you're probably going to be seeing a lot more videos from me on organizing, destashing, and things like that. I've also been doing a little bit of online shopping recently. So you might be seeing some haul videos, and you may have seen the video that I posted on my YouTube channel where I posted this video. My dog 𝗀𝗲𝗵𝗲 passed away, and I want to thank everybody that posted comments and support in their prayers for Bella and me. We've been really sad about losing 𝗀𝗲𝗵𝗲, and I think Bella's been, she's been really quiet and really sad. So thank you guys so much. I have to say I haven't been doing a very good job of responding to comments that have been left on my YouTube channel. But I did want to let you guys know that I do read all the comments. I read each and every comment that you guys leave on my YouTube channel on every video. And I do try to answer any questions that y'all leave. Now, I may miss the questions. Sometimes I see a question, and when I go back to try to answer it, I can't find the question. I try to scroll through, and sometimes I just can't figure out where I saw the question. So if you did leave me a question and you did not get an answer, please go ahead and leave another question. I don't mind if you ask twice. I want to make sure that I get your questions answered. And yeah. But I do really appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for watching our videos and supporting us. And yeah, it really does bring me joy to have you guys to talk to and to share my love of paper crafting. I love paper so much. And I don't think there's too many people in my life. I have some scrappy friends that I have in my life that I can talk to that love paper as much as I do. But when I first started my YouTube channel, there wasn't anybody that I could talk to that loved paper as much as I do. That's one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel. I just find that when I talk to YouTube and when I'm working on my scrapbooking layouts or just sharing, you know, something with paper, it's just a way of expressing, you know, how much I love paper, and with other people that I feel like y'all share the same passion and the same joy of just, you know, working with paper, playing with paper, or looking at paper. It's just awesome. So I love paper. And I don't feel guilty at all about how much paper I have, how many supplies I have. Actually, I was thinking I'm really blessed to have bought as many supplies as I have, because the price of stuff has really gone up. I haven't been buying as much lately, and I'm really, I feel really blessed that I didn't buy as much as I did back then, because now everything is like cost so much more. And I feel like even if I don't use it, even if I just have it here to look at, it's enough. I mean, I don't have to use it all, you know, to have it, to be, you know, I guess I feel like if I shop for it and I got pleasure in shopping for it, and I get it and I get pleasure in looking through it, and then, you know, I get, it makes me happy, then that's all that matters. I don't actually have to use it. I mean, there's a lot of things that people collect that they never use. Some of the paper is just too pretty to use, especially some of that paper. I want to say, what company is that? 𝗏𝗏𝗄? I want to take some of that 𝗏𝗏𝗄 paper and just put it in frames. It's so pretty. Or some of the paper from 𝗵𝗃 is another company. Some of those companies, their paper is just gorgeous. Like the designs are just like, they're almost like paintings. I don't even know how we scrapbook on that. Like, how would you even cut into it? So if y'all have a lot of supplies, a lot of paper, and you have joy in it and you love having it, don't feel guilty. Don't let people bring you down, you know. Yeah, what does it matter as long as it brings you happiness? That's all that matters. So that's all I want to say. Okay, well, that's all I have for this video. I hope that you guys have an awesome week, and I hope to bring you more videos soon. And y'all just take care, and I hope to see you next time. Bye now. Hey everyone, it's Karen with Yes Please Paper Crafts, and today I'm going to be picking a winner for a giveaway that I had in... Okay. Hey everyone, it's Karen with Yes Please Paper Crafts, and this... Got the giggles. Oh my god. Oh, I laughing. I can't get the first word out. The first sentence. Bella, I need some help. Okay. All right, let's start over. Okay. I got the happies being in my craft room, I guess.